Hey everybody, it is Majin Slayer here, and today I want to go ahead and go over some combos that are going to be featuring a recently new Synchro Dragon that released, not Synchro Dragon, sorry, but like Zombie Synchro card that came out in Dimension Force. It is called Immortal Dragon, but it is a zombie type, and its effect reads that one tuner plus one or more non-tuner monsters, so I feel like it's worth covering because a lot of our monsters in the family stick are level 3, and you play quite a fair amount of tuners, such as the Psychic Wielder, as well as E-Tellies to go ahead and summon out the Psychic Wielder, as well as potentially you might want to splash in a Punk Engine as well. So it makes it pretty easy to special summon out. And it reads, during your main phase, you can send one zombie monster from your deck to your graveyard, and if you do, this card's level becomes the difference in the original levels that monster and this card. So pretty much it's going to turn into like a level 2 at that point. But, but this deck doesn't really synchro, so this part isn't really irrelevant, or isn't really relevant that much. When your zombie monster is destroyed by battle, well, this card is in your graveyard. You special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. You can only use it each effect once per turn, so or once per turn. Um, So this can probably come up once like your zombie world resolves, and then all your Phantom Knight monsters and your monsters out on the field turn into zombies if your opponent tries to beat them over. But yeah, I feel like this is like a cool side deck option you guys can go ahead and try out, especially for you guys who are playing in real life, as well as for potentially YCS Hartford. Here, I'll just go ahead and go over the combos. First combo is going to be fairly generic. It's going to be red gloves with a generic extender plus a level 3 extender that's a tuner, so it can be wielder itself, the emergency teleport, or maybe even like Foxy Tune, bring out Xiamen, for example. So I have red gloves plus extender. Go ahead and make sure Beanie, mill graph effect, bring out the seer. Link into the Rusty Bardiche, seer, bring back out the Cherubini. Rusty effect, meld the Ancient Cloaks at the Pog Blade. Ancient Cloak effect, go ahead, add the Silent Boots, special summon out Silent Boots. Now I can go and special summon out the Psychic Wielder since we control level 3 monster. Go ahead, synchro into the Immortal Dragon. Immortal Dragon, go ahead and mill the Banshee. And then for those of you guys who don't know what Banshee does, is that it allows you, it's a quick effect that allows you to go ahead and banish the card from the field or graveyard. So kind of like uh, a pseudo Phantom Knights card in a way, or honorary Phantom Knights card. And then you can go ahead and activate one zombie world directly from your hand or deck. So this is a pretty good option, especially against like Tri Brigade, Flunderies, for example, because they like to side in cards like Evenly Matched, Lightning Storm against you, Dark Ruler, and this card just helps you beat those types of cards because even if they evenly match you during the battle phase, you can just go ahead and once they commit to like a normal summon Eaglin, normal summon Rabina, you can just go ahead, chain the Banshee, and make all like their monsters zombies instead of wing beasts, which really hurts them. Go ahead, Ready Gloves, take out for Torn Scales, and Silent Boots, go ahead, add a Pog Blade, go ahead, revive out Torn Scales. Here, you can go ahead and like use Torn Scales effect, discard the same trap you just searched, and then go ahead, mill a Phantom Knight name, and then go for like a Break Sword play by reviving out the Phantom Knight name with the trap you just discarded. Um, and maybe go for like an IP Masquerena setup, but I wanted to go for like a more type of board setup where it gives you more interruptions through droplets, as well as potentially Dark Ruler no more. So that's combo number one. I'm gonna go ahead and load up this one. Just 1 second. The Olympics been really slow lately for like replays. Now we have the generic extender plus the Xiamen. Just remember that these are all blanks in the hand though. So they don't really necessarily contribute to the combo. They can be whatever you want to be. Obviously, you can extend more, put up more interruptions depending on the number of extenders you play. Go ahead, Xiamen effect. Go ahead, add the Foxy Tune. So just the almond plus a generic extender for this combo. Go ahead, Cherubini, mill the graph, go effect, bring out the seer. Go ahead, link into the Rusty Bardiche, seer, bring back out the Cherubini. Rusty effect, mill the Ancient Cloaks of the Pogblade. Go ahead, Foxy Tune effect, go ahead, bring out the Xiamen. Ancient Cloak effect, go ahead, add the Silent Boots. Silent Boots, special summon itself out. Go ahead, Synchro into the Immortal Dragon. Go ahead and mill the Banshee. Then go ahead, Silent Boots effect. Go ahead, add the Shade Brigandine. Link all those off into the Appaloosa. Yep, and then I just mentioned over here that like the zombie world is very strong against Flunderies. Okay, here, one last combo right here. I don't know why Dueling Books started doing like this captcha thing for like replays. I feel like it's so weird, isn't it? But yeah, so now the next combo is going to be featuring Tour Guide plus a generic extender. So here we have Tour Guide effect, bring out the graph. Go ahead and turn those two into the Cherubini graph, bring out the seer, and Cherubini effect to go ahead and mill the ragged gloves. Then seer effect to go and bring back out Cherubini. Rusty effect to go ahead and mill the ancient cloaks at the Pogblade. And here you also have the alternative route of like setting up an Appaloosa first, by going to go ahead and like by setting a shade and then swapping out boots to go ahead and play around Nib. But you don't really have to play around Nib game one in my personal opinion right now, especially due to like the popularity of like Despia. Then like go ahead and use your generic extender. I'm just using Italy in this case, bring out a Ghost Ogre. Go ahead, Synchro into the Immortal Dragon. Immortal Dragon effect, go ahead and mill the Banshee. Then Ray Love's effect, go ahead, tag out for the Torn Skills. Then Boots effect, go ahead, add the Pogblade. Revive out the Torn Skills. And once again, I remind you that you can go for like Quick Sword pop line of play. It's just that I prefer to set up more Pogblades for interruption through droplets. And yeah, so that is going to be it for the combo video. I feel like this could be a decent side deck option worth testing out. Especially since like it's not totally out of the realm of possibility, plus it's like somewhat searchable because you do play a fair amount of extenders to get to the zombie world setup. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, please leave a like and consider subscribing. It really helps out the YouTube channel a lot. And yeah, be sure to also go ahead and check out my Twitch at twitch.tv/SSJModandSlayer. I'll go ahead and put a link to that, to my Twitch channel down below in the description. I stream mostly Master Duels right now. I find that it's pretty fun to do because I really miss the older style Phantom Knights. And plus, I feel like it's the most consistent version of Phantom Knights. Pretty fun to play in my personal opinion. But yeah, with that being said, hope you guys have a nice day. Peace.